All right,
Well,
you got. All right, hold on. You got that
yeah, that's the first thing I did.
for Tuesday?
Oh, Tuesday.
The
Okay,
one new one I did for Tuesday.
Tuesday. Here we go. There you go.
All right. Now, since that's a little short, like you said, like what Amy was saying, but the problem is we have to be concerned about our time constraint on these. Okay. So, like on, I don't know why Rumble Talk won't allow me to upload it. That's stupid. So
Yeah.
I have full rights. It's not copyright or anything like that, and so I don't know why I have that restriction. But Facebook allowed me to put it up and other places too. And now that if you're over there on Rumble, then that should be all right. Hey, no, Nishova, how you doing? All right, good to see you in chat. I'm hoping you are well. I can't remember what area of the country you're in. If you're in any of the storm affected areas, I hope you're safe.
Yeah. Let me
Uh,
do something real quick. I forgot to do it. There we go.
what?
I was I usually will share the like the YouTube live stream on
Oh
your
yeah.
channel to the guild
Okay.
channel.
Yeah. Oh, so the northeastern, like Maine or Vermont or North New York, upstate New York, as they call it.
Wait,
Uh,
is National was actually from Florida or New York?
she said northeastern
Northeastern what?
U.S. is what she's talking about.
Wait a minute, but what state?
I don't know. Northeastern, you take your pick. You got 6 of them to look at.
I don't know. But I know
Maine,
like
Vermont, New York, Rhode Island.
man, you gotta tell us what state, Nash.
See, she said USA.
Yeah,
So
but state them. Let me guess. New York.
state of insanity. Maine.
That's gotta be a good guess. That's gotta be a better
I'm talking
guess.
about Maine for how they vote. Okay, nothing against the state itself, but because of the voters. No offense. No offense to anyone. Hey, Genghis, what's going on?
Yep, what's up, Genghis? Okay.
All right.
It's just
No, you're okay. You know, we can keep guessing.
yeah. And like before we actually do to begin, pray for Florida. They
Yeah,
got hit.
that.
They got hit with Helene and then Milton. It's
Well, that's what I was asking where her location was because I was wanting to make sure that if she needed prayer, of course, we could pray for them. You know, anyone that might not be able to see us tonight because they still don't have internet or power or whatever. You know, so yeah. And there's all kinds of funny stuff going on with internet and phone connections, and I mean, major carriers dropping out like Verizon, and things like that. So if my AT&T drops out for some strange reason, I'm switching companies. Yeah, I already got one in mind. I'm going to look at. So I got my in there from the my Patriot Supply, the food company. I just got a bunch of food from them, and they have a 25-year shelf life for the storage. And anything happens, like if my power goes out. Oh, he lives in Orlando. Okay, yeah, Bobby, you want to do that?
yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll definitely do something about that.
I'll let you do
Yeah,
that, lead that if you want. And if there's
yeah,
anyone else that comes in, or if they hear it later, you can pray for everybody.
yeah. This is why I did a special edition of Space Wave last night because
Yeah.
that's getting hit twice. It's no fun.
And what's interesting, you mentioned Orlando, which got hit hard with Milton, and actually got hit hard with Helene and Milton, right? And then what's interesting is, it seems like a lot of people already forgot. I say Helene, but it's Helena or whatever you want to say it. I say
I think you
Helene.
had it right the first time.
Yeah. And yeah, so like Helene, Montana, right? Same spelling, same sound.
It's Helen. Well, it's the capital of Montana is Helena, not Helene or
Oh, well, I said Helene,
yeah.
Helene, Helene.
Yeah.
Anyway, most people done forgot North Carolina, or at least they're not talking about it very much at all anymore. As I was saying last week about get over there if you're not on X, whether you like Elon Musk and Trump or anybody else. Elon is trying to protect our freedom of speech and ability to get the news when it happens. Okay, because regular social media is not showing us the news, and also the regular news is not showing us the news. I was looking at a post on X about forest fires in Montana, I think it was. No, Wyoming. In Wyoming. Sorry. Um, Kind of all runs together up there. And over there, up there. And in Wyoming had a big forest fire. Over 70,000 acres of forest land burned. Nobody said a thing about it except I saw a post that somebody shared on X. And I did some research, and holy crap, there were more things to look at as far as who was, sharing the news. And nothing was barely even said about it anywhere. So
That's
pray.
you also just be sure when it comes to news networks, it's always got to be about what's going on in the world politics. It's gonna be a fight.
Well, I'm not talking about the politics. I'm talking about natural things that are happening that nobody's talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about the people and the property and well, heck, you had wild animals that were running away from the fire. You had these big deer, big buck with big antlers running away from the fire. And you can go on X and find that. Um, and it's just really insane to see that. And I don't know whether they're burning up the forest or some kind of plan, obviously. It's a natural park for national forest or whatever it's called, I guess. So it wasn't really used for living on or anything like that. Mostly used for tourists or maybe some hunting if they did hunting. I don't know, but no reason for them to grab it. North Carolina, what they're talking about, Asheville, believe it or not, there's a lithium mine there. Okay, so that's why they want that land because of the electric cars, Bobby.
I don't
Okay,
know.
that's
But hey,
real. That's real, Bobby. It's
yeah.
real.
But you know
Okay.
what's also real is this was in tech news today. It's and they made a law probably in California that that anything you have in your possession on your favorite device is not yours to keep. You actually pay for a license
mm.
to and that license ensures you that you will be able to do whatever you want, but they also have the right to take it away.
Huh. That
So
doesn't
it's
sound
in
right.
your possession. You can just play on it, do whatever you want as long as the license is there. But once that license is gone, that's it.
Well, normally then the so-called lifetime license isn't going to go away. Okay, so
Well, if it's subscriptional based, that license is there as long as you're paying for it. Now, when you pay full price when it comes to apps and games,
yeah.
that definitely becomes a lifetime license that you can have forever.
Well, see, I'm talking about Windows software. If you buy a new computer, you can actually transfer your operating system to the new computer. Okay, and the
Mm.
license carries over. That's what they said when I got this one, and I didn't do that. I just got a new a new update or a new version of Windows. I didn't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
So, but Genghis had a comment there. Show his comment up so everybody can see it. Can you get it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, huh?
Yeah. Well, okay. I think we want to let you guys know for a moment while we're talking about it. We, the Earth Radio Network, is in desperately need of donations bad. We need about 2,000 to break even because if we don't get our 2,000, we probably will lose portions of the Earth Radio Network.
Or it'll be toned down to where we can't do everything that we're doing right now.
Right. That's correct.
So the main problem I'm having is it's not about budgeting or nothing like that. With this current administration, I have no money left to budget. Okay, and everybody else feels the same way. So I'm not talking bad about nobody. I'm just saying everyone's feeling a little bit tighter in the finances. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a car registration, which I got a newer car, a 2-year-old car in 2021 model, so the registration is going to be higher. I can't remember what they said exactly, but I have that to pay, and I have uh, almost an $800 StreamYard fee to pay, which is what we use here to do the streaming. So, and they upped their prices. It used to be 428 or whatever it was, 500, under 500, but they raised the price like insanely, and there's no reason for it. I mean, it's not like they're trucking in the streaming software to my house or anything. Just like my power bill, my light bill, or electric bill, whatever you want to call it. $191 for a monthly power bill is ridiculous. I'm one person. I don't run anything more than I have before, and here I am getting charged twice as much as what I should be, I think. But I got all that handled except the car registration comes in November, and I have to get that done. And so if I don't get that done, I don't drive. I gotta have a good and clear registration for that. And but the main thing is besides that is actually there are two main things actually is the StreamYard fee, which is $787 for that. So that PayPal QR code, you can scan that with your phone if you can, or on the YouTube channel, you can click on the paypal.me uh, /Errt Radio, and you'll go right to my donation site, and you can donate it. Now, this is a tip jar, Yeah. Yeah, that's right. There you go. Thank you, Genghis. And I mean, I want to keep going with the level that we have because right now, my current level on StreamYard, I can have 15 people on the panel. Okay, and go and look at the pricing and go and look at the not the lowest one, but the next one up at $88 a month. The monthly one I can pay if we could keep doing it monthly. That's fine. I just like doing the yearly thing where I don't have to worry about the monthly bill. You know, um, so that's why I want to try to do the yearly thing and just pay for the whole year, and then I don't have to worry about it. Then I just got to pay for the Google storage. That's it. You know, so consider whatever you can help. I have 980 some subscribers. I just imagine if everyone gave $3. You guys can figure out the math on that one. Figure out how much that is. $3 times 980 people. Who can't afford $3? I give another podcast $3 because I love what they do. I don't even get to watch them a lot of times. I got other stuff going, including my own stuff, and so I don't get to watch them all the time. I give them $3. I give someone else a sizable amount each month because I believe in what they're doing. I'm not going to say who or how much. Let's just say I'm helping a lot of other people. So now I'm making this known to everybody. Come on back and help me just a little bit. I buy people's books all around the country and world. Okay, and I say that because I bought Philip Mantle's book. He's in the UK, you know, and I'm not expecting him to give me anything. But I'm just saying, you know, if you love what we're doing here, let's be helpful here and help us out, you know, and give us a hand, not a handout, but a hand up or leg up or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. However you want to say that. You know, give us a helping hand, and if I can use that term, and you know, we can get through this all right. I mean, I can probably get half of that amount, half of it. We'll say half of $800. I can do 400 probably, and still survive. So we can even come up with 400 between everybody, and that would be amazing. And then I
Yeah.
can pay the whole thing and pay the whole thing at once. All right. So I'm not asking for much, just just a little bit. All right. So just
Oh,
consider
you
it.
should look of that Shoba's comment. That would piss me off.
Oh yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
I can't do a lot of out of country.
Oh yeah. Just a quick reminder. Dr. Pros reminds you that you better donate because if you do not, I'll either come in my Bumblebee or even in my TIE Fighter. I will beam you up and you better pray to your God because you know what's going to happen to you in your wallet. Thank you.
Oh yeah, Doctor Probes. Gotta love that guy.
Well, I can't say anything about it.
Well, now Nashova, to tell you the truth, that is exactly why I got the PayPal account because I couldn't pay for my Mixlr account because Mixlr is in the UK area. Okay, United Kingdom that would be. All right. So you know, think about that one. And my bank won't let me pay overseas. Not even in Canada. I can't even pay anyone in Canada. It has to be a United States based uh, place that I'm paying for it to work. And yeah, that kind of bugged me too. And I saw a funny video about that where the woman answered the phone and she was gonna, she acted like she was gonna give her the give them the account number. What's that noise, Bobby? I hear something.
Oh, yeah, but that's probably going to mean my fan. My television is turned off.
Well, I
Now,
heard
what
something.
was you
I
going to
heard
say?
it.
Oh,
I
you might
heard
be
it.
hearing my uncle's TV.
Okay. All right. Anyway, I was gonna say that she answered the phone and she said, "Oh yeah, yes, this is me." They asked for her name, uh, and she said, "Oh yes, the card number, sure." And then she said, three, and then she said whatever she said after, and then of course they hung up. I can't remember what she said exactly, but anyway, it was pretty funny. Again, that was on X, another fun place. You can find all kinds of fun stuff to watch. I watch these short clips where they have fun ones where the guys think they're going to try to get away with a bad thing, and they end up getting the crap beat out of them because they wind up messing with the wrong person. And the guy that does a little clip, he always has his own commentary as he's going along with the uh, not really rap, but kind of like the heavy hip hop type beat, and he's uh, some kind of commentary. I can't really see what it says. Probably get
Yeah.
in trouble.
Did
Get
you
in
not
trouble for language.
know? Did you not know I almost fell into a Facebook dating scam?
Oh no! What
She was
didn't?
gonna. She told me if I pay her a certain amount of money on PayPal, she would try to drive over there, like take a bus
Oh,
ticket.
oh boy!
Oh yeah. And
You don't
then I
want that.
ended up not having the funds, and I told her I can't do it.
Yeah.
And
When
and
they
that
ask,
if she kept it up, and I told her if she kept it up, you're going to be reported and you're going to be blocked.
yeah, yeah, you don't answer that one. They keep asking for money.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A dating scam. How you love that? What's up,
Yeah.
Mark?
Hey,
You?
Marco, how you doing?
Yeah,
All right. Well, so yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff happening.
yeah.
But yeah, another thing people forgot or they don't even care about, Elon Musk rescued the people on the International Space Station.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
talks about that anymore. Nobody could do it until February, right? He said, I can do it. And
Well, what is the capsule is there now, but it won't be set for departure until February, from what I heard.
oh, I thought they already came back.
No.
Oh, okay. All right. That's weird. Okay, I misunderstood that. I thought they already came back.
Like how the Dragon capsule is usually a 4-man thing, but because they had to bring they are attempting to bring the Boeing crew back, they sent two. It's possible to do a 2-man run. That's done before. That was a test run anyway, so.
Okay.
What was the test run?
Yeah, but I think they need to stick with Elon's technology. He seems to have a lot less issues with failed missions. He might have a few, or maybe the ones that happen we don't see. uh,
But I was told that Elon, with his satellite home internet system, he's going to
yeah.
have competition real soon, from what I heard.
From who?
Amazon.
What are they going to bring that's any better than what he does?
I have no idea.
they're not going to be able to lower the price very much to draw people to them. I'll still go with Elon before I go with Amazon, because Elon, he has his own satellites up there, for crying out loud, Bobby.
Yeah. But there
I
are
mean,
also facing some criticisms from astronomers that is trying to observe the sky and they can't because of those satellites.
no, you just got to time it right. They still have to come by at a certain time each time. And actually, they're lower orbit anyway. They're not really like the regular ones that are farther out. So I don't know if you really see them too bad. I don't think Mark sees a couple of them, I think, but I don't think it really bothers him too much. It just goes quick. They're gone. Then you just gotta wait like another hour, then another one comes by. So it's not like it's a big deal that they're just all in the view everywhere. So
Well, as long as it's not bothering Mark Antonio, the better.
yeah, but that's what I said. He sees them, but they're not that. You've seen them on his show before, and they go through the screen, and he said, "Oh, that's a satellite," and but then you got a whole hour to go before you get another one. So as long as it's clear and everything like that, then you got it, no problem. So, all right. So everybody, you want to make sure that you're here on Tuesday
Mm-hmm.
for the new show. Got episode 2 coming up.
3.
Oh, episode 3. That's right. Yeah. Thank you. Uh, and it's a guy that has had spiritual activity in his life since he's been a child,
Mm-hmm.
and he's finally able to talk about it now.
Yeah, so let's
And
play that while
yeah.
we're thinking about it. Yeah, I figured out why not we play that one as well
That's
before.
a that's a catchy tune there, huh? So I had one problem where somebody said they owned the rights to one of my songs I played with my promos, and I contacted Epidemic Sound and said, "We need to fix this, or I'll be looking for a new service." And so then they sent me an email back and said it was somebody that made a mistake and thought that they owned the rights to the music.
Copyright trolls.
Yeah,
They're
and so
always there for bread.
yeah, and so they cleared it up, and they said, if you have any more trouble, just let us know, and we'll get it straightened out. You're in good standing, and I shouldn't get. I don't think I had another notice yet since then, so that's a good thing. But yeah, so Marco, what that uh, QR code is all about is if you want to donate to the station. I'm looking for anybody that can do $2, $3, or $5 donation. I need $787. I rounded up to 800 if you want for the StreamYard fee. Then I have another cost I have to pay for, which is my car registration, which I don't know what that is exactly. That might be lower than I'm thinking. I'm not really sure. I'm here in Minnesota, and I'm getting it registered here in Minnesota. I've been here, since I had it and since I gotten it. So I don't know if it'll be like I think it is. So you can scan that with your phone, or if your phone doesn't do that, you can go to the paypal.me/Errt Radio,
Mm-hmm.
and you can put in whatever, 2, 3, 5. I think there's an option to put in your own amount. If there isn't, I need to put one on there.
Yeah.
But
Or just go
then,
to earthradio.com and hit that big PayPal button.
yeah, and then you can add whatever amount you want to put in there.
That's why I always will tell them just go
Yep,
there.
yep. So
I
that's to
think.
help. That's to help us keep at our level of entertainment that we have here, which isn't much tonight. But sometimes, I mean, we can have on my level of my service, I can have up to 15 people on the panel from what I saw. But unless I read that wrong, Bobby, I don't
Mhm.
know. I thought they
Yeah.
increased it to 15.
So we was supposed to have a guest, but I was told that she was busy.
Okay, all right, good. At least you knew that.
Well, that's what you told me.
Yeah.
So,
You can
so
find out if Kevin is around. I don't know, he might be busy.
hmm.
I know I
So
missed.
ever since we started that Seekers Chronicle, we've been forgetting about
Yeah, well, we
your
can't be. Yeah,
secrets.
if we're broadcasting, it's hard to watch another show.
Yeah.
um,
We're backstage. We could have at least could have done it, but
yeah. Well, we can practice that next time. But yeah, no, it's just it's hard when you're trying to do the show itself, broadcast, and keep a watch on it and everything like that. So, but we'll be all right. We'll get there. All right. So, Marco, now you're in South Carolina or North Carolina? I can't remember. You're on the coast, so, and you don't want to say it, you don't have to, but I'm just trying to remember what you said before. A lot of people don't like to say it exactly, but I remember you talked about it before, and so
yeah, fundraiser. What we're gonna do on a fundraiser?
well, it is basically a fundraiser, but this is for a permanent donation link where you can donate to the station or channel, and it's not the fundraiser usually has a time restraint. And if you don't make the amount of money that you request, then you can lose it. You can lose what you try to raise. So this here, I don't have to worry about that. Plus, this here, it's claiming on my promo ad for it. It says tip jar. Okay, and if the right person gets in on election day, then no tax on tips. No tax on tips. If this is a tip jar, no tax on tips. Hello? I'm like the first one that thought of this. They'll probably fix that though, so they don't do this. I can't do it this way. On the bottom, it almost looks like letters and numbers down there on the bottom. That's weird.
Mm,
Put
it's
that back up
close.
there. Put that back up there. Look on the very bottom where it looks like five. Looks like a five there. Then on the right hand corner, it looks like five and a nine, maybe. And a four,
Mm,
8, something like that. Kind of like an R, maybe, or something two on the left hand side there. Yeah,
let's
kind of.
just say I never would interpret Braille because I'm not blind.
I'm not blind either, but my mind works like that. Like I had that one post on Facebook where it said, "If you can read this and you're very smart," blah blah. And I read every word of it because in some cases, really smart person that can interpret that garbled lettering as long as the words have the first and last. It's alien code. Yeah, maybe it is. and but when it's a garbled lettering and a long writing, you just get the first and last letter, and you can figure out what the word is automatically. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be the right spelling or the right letters or anything. If the right first and last letter are the same, what they're supposed to be, then you got to figure it out. So most people wouldn't take the time to try to figure that out. I guess Mark already left.
Probably so.
Yeah. Hmm.
I'm not sure if Ginks is still here.
Yeah, I don't know. We have
Where
two
the
people.
effing Hades is the crew?
I don't know. It's Friday night, end of summer. Uh, some people are able to see the northern lights. I haven't had very clear sky to work with that one. I don't know if it would make a difference if it's cloudy.
Like this week, I was getting very, very obsessive with AI image generating.
Oh yeah,
I thought it was cute.
oh yeah. And then I like that songer songer thing that you can do, like Suno, but it's a different brand songer, and
Yeah.
you can
I never
put in
got a chance to really play with it, but I heard it's good.
with the songer, the AI generator for the song. You just put in a few words, and it comes up with the rest of it. Comes up with your tune that you select. You know what kind of genre, and then it's pretty cool. So I made a couple of
Oh, I
songs like that.
know Bill had a blast with Sono.
Yeah, this is another song generator thing, but it's the same similar thing. But yeah, so you can put in just a few words, like maybe 10 words, and bam, it can write the whole thing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, but if AB is watching later, I'm gonna see about making that image generator server working on because my computer probably won't be able to do it,
Hmm.
but I have a cloud PC that has a decent, good GPU,
Okay.
and I think it might do a better job. I mean, I can go for like a BPS server, like a cloud server,
Yeah.
with a decent GPU as well.
Yeah. So now, if you guys are missing the Bible readings we do every day, you need to figure that out and get to it. We're almost at the end of Mark. So we got chapter 14, I think, coming up, or no, wait, 13? Wait, 14? I don't know. I can look. I can look real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Where did my mouse go? There. Couldn't find my mouse for a minute. Hate that when that does that. When you're scrolling around, you can't find where your mouse is. Okay.
Because everybody has that problem when you can't find the mouse cursor.
uh, 12 and 13. Didn't we do that today? Yeah, we did that. No, we did 10 and 11 today. 12 and 13 is tomorrow. That's right. And then the 13th is going to be tomorrow's the 12th, so 12 and 13, and then Sunday is the 14th and 15th. And then Monday the 14th, which is a Columbus Day holiday, is 16 through 17. And we got probably about a dozen chapters left. We're done with Mark. Now we're getting that done pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, there we go.
yeah, you can tell us. Sure. Put a
What
question up there.
happened?
Put a question up there. I'm guessing she's gonna tell us a joke here.
That's a good question.
Makes sense to me.
That's good. That's
What I
good.
like about doing what I do with the audio Bible, I use the BibleStudyTools.com, and you can do this too. Matter of fact, you probably read the whole Bible in about a week. You did it right. Just do a binge reading and be done.
There it is.
But if you go to, hey, how you doing? Not any topic really.
And no no link unless you're either Skype or Facebook verified. Because we had a problem one time and we just
Yeah. If you know Bobby on Facebook, then reach out to Bobby on Facebook and he'll approve you.
no.
Okay. Okay, yeah. No worries.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, we don't really have a topic tonight. We're just rambling on about everything that's happening
Yeah.
and trying to keep it friendly. Respect, like you said. Being respectful with everybody's thoughts and choices. And Nishova just had a funny question. Made a lot of sense. And I was just talking about the Bible readings that we do every day on the audio side on Mixler. And we're almost through the book of Mark, and we've been reading since January 1st, right, Bobby?
Mm-hmm.
So we've been getting through the whole Bible. We got through all the Old Testament. Man, some of that was hard reading there, Bobby. Even listening to it was difficult.
I know.
We got through it with some of the names and the genealogy names. It took like a week to get through that. Now we're just reading what they suggested to read. Holy cow! And,
Yeah. Just
but we
wait
got
till you get to like Luke and John. I think Luke goes into at least more detail than the other Gospels.
But would you agree that it's pretty easy when you can have somebody else read it to you? You know, where you just sit back and listen to it, and if you've already read it a couple times, you know what it says already anyway. So it's not like you have to really read it physically. I have read the whole Bible twice in my lifetime from cover to cover, and that's not easy to do, especially with my ADHD and mental ability to uh, collect what I'm reading a lot of times.
I'm just a little bit preferred of just reading a chapter per night.
Yeah, but you wouldn't get it done in a year if you did that.
Yeah, that's true with the Bible. I think it took me about 4.5 to get it done.
Yeah, see, there you go. So we're trying. I mean, you can do it whenever you feel comfortable, because then you get more out of it. But if you're dealing with a time constraint, trying to get it done in a year, you have to read more than a chapter.
Yeah, that's true.
And so what I like about
I remember when the stake here for the LDS Church did the Book of Mormon year. The way that the
No,
Book of Mormon is structured, and if you do like 2 pages a day, I think that was a challenge. You'll be
oh,
finished within a year.
okay. And were you able to do that?
It was a good challenge, but yeah.
Okay. Did you finish it in a year?
Yeah, but like I said, it's quicker when you read a chapter a night.
Yeah.
But it,
Well, now, what do you think of our sessions in the afternoon that we do? We take our time, we let them read it to us, and we get through it that way. And anytime you want, you can go to BibleStudyTools.com and look up the text on it as guys reading in the same version of the Bible, and just have it in text, And then that way, when the guy is reading it, you can follow along right with it, and no problem. So,
yeah,
okay. So, BibleStudyTools.com. Now, I'm a paid member there too, by the way. So that's why I can get all that fun stuff. So, but yeah, we have that on. We have the audio version, the Bible on Mixwood side, and if you're interested in that, just come on in. And anytime you go to ertradio.com, click on the chat room icon, you can get right on into the Rumble Talk and be right there with us and listen in on whatever we're doing. Every morning, Monday through Saturday, I do a music show. And so 2 hours of rock and roll music that I like to play. And usually we don't talk too much on that show. I just play music most of the time.
yeah. Your Friday morning show did not get uploaded or published.
Why not? It said it was published. This I'm really
Oh,
getting tired. I'm really getting tired of this. Really getting tired of this. Because I'm publishing it and it's not publishing. Okay.
yeah, but remember one time you had that yellow mark that said recording incomplete.
Yeah, no reason for it to be. That's what I'm saying. It says file uploaded, done. So why is it not uploading? I'm
I
gonna
don't.
complain.
I think as previously mentioned, you skipped a step.
How did I skip a step, Bobby?
You forgot to hit the save button after you uploaded.
No, I didn't. I hit the save button every time.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Now I gotta leave out of here and go and do that.
Yeah. Well. Let's wait till later. Let's wait till later.
Well, it shouldn't mean anything but changing that click mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, let's see. I know that was like during Amblot and before the Bible reading. So let's see. That's god damn! Even your Bible readings didn't even get uploaded or
See,
published.
that makes no sense because I hit save. I hit save. I'm going there. Never mind. We're going.
Yeah. Even your Bible.
How do I get there now? I gotta go to Mixler and go to recordings.
Yeah.
Cloud recordings, right?
The what?
Okay. Cloud recordings. Okay,
Yeah.
no. Okay, now why is that way? That makes no sense. Now, how do I fix that now? Incomplete. Why is it incomplete?
Oh boy. Like I said, we had that problem before. We had to end up re-uploading it.
Okay.
Find it
This
and
recording is
re-uploading
incomplete.
it.
Please review it or delete it. I don't want to review it. I want to make it go right.
And what's up, Kitty and Bob? A little bit of a technical difficulty here. We do to apologize.
Save changes. Save changes. Okay. I don't know why. Okay, it said recording updated. I just had to save changes, and I did that. I don't get that. I hit save
Yeah.
before. I don't know why it's not accepting my
Make
save.
sure you do one for the Bible readings as well.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm doing that,
Yeah.
Bobby.
Okay. Yeah, Mixer changed a lot of things in front of our faces.
Didn't bother to tell me about it. I think that's the only three that
You know, I put my own logo for Space Wave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to create a thumbnail version of that. I'm gonna have to see if
Okay.
Amy can create me a thumbnail version, so it will fit properly. I had to truncate it because of that.
Well, do I need to change the size of it? Because was that one that I gave you? All right, I think I got everything now.
No. My Space Wave thing that the late Uwe Aramori did for me,
Oh, okay.
and I
Hey,
just
C&D.
yeah, the Kennedy and Bob.
Hey, if he's
Got to love our Canadian friends.
uh,
What we're gonna do without Canada?
yeah, I was gonna say if he is bored, he can be a guest. He's on the West Coast, so
No. Mixler has a special way of doing things and stuff. Because what it's supposed to do it's while you're doing it live, it's also recording.
yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
have
it's
that.
Thanksgiving weekend in Canada. Yes, because Canadians does Thanksgiving earlier before we do.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what Amanda was talking about. I think she said November 9th or something.
October 14th is when Canada does it. I
Oh,
know ours is always going to be in the fourth Thursday of November, if I get the right panel.
oh, okay. All right. Well,
Yeah, so ours is going to be on the 28th.
the last Thursday of November, right?
It's always like the last Thursday of November. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I had it right. I know they changed it one time. I think. Uh,
I think it's always been the same. I know we changed clocks November 3rd. We fall back.
uh,
When the Eastern row, like Bad Andy is at, they changed clocks on the 27th.
yeah. All right. So you got Thanksgiving coming up Monday. Big weekend, huh? All right. Well, we got Columbus Day coming up Monday, and yeah, I was hoping that they had voted that to not be done anymore. Just keep one time. They can't agree on a time.
I know because they always seem to have other issues and they can't agree on a lot of things.
Well,
That's the
that
problem we're having. They can't seem to find agreements.
they could really agree on the time thing. That's not in either one's deal, except it's ours because we got to deal with the damn time change. And then we got to get used to it for a couple of weeks. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, I'm just taking off my ankle brace. Sorry to irritate me.
Oh no. Yeah, I couldn't wear those.
Okay.
So real quick, Bobby, just one more time before the top of the hour. You said you wanted to share that promo again,
Yeah,
right?
I'll do it
Let's do
again.
that.
Here we go. Here we go. Just gotta find it. Perfect good timing too, because during the promo I had to sneeze.
Oh no! You wash your hands? You did wash your hands, though.
No, I didn't, but
Oh my goodness. But I guess you didn't pee on your hands. You're alright then.
yeah. But
Oh boy.
this one had to bless a leg
Hey,
one day.
Blackie. 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 Hey, Blackie, you want to donate? You want to give me a donation? No, not your kind of donation, no. We might not like his kind of donation. Uh, uh, yeah, C&D, the QR code is the donation code for the station or channel. And I have a pretty big StreamYard fee that's coming up to increase the cost, the fee. So I'm trying to keep everything the same level that I have it. And I would really like to maintain that and then get more shows on and everything like that. We're getting to the 1,000 subscribers. That's going to give us the ability to have the donations right on the chat. All right.
Okay, I just have one crazy question.
What?
You're trying to trace Justin Trudeau away, okay? But why every time you have an election you bring him back in? Answer before me that question. I'm not. I know. I
Yeah,
follow a YouTube channel who does shorts of world events.
yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know the PM of Canada there, Justin Trudeau. I don't think that he's very well liked amongst many people. Because he has some crazy ideas that he got passed because, well, he's the only one that would do it. And I don't know anybody in Canada. Am I right? I don't mean any offense to the guy. I don't know him, but I remember the one thing that he did. He was in some kind of a he did a stunt where he painted his face black or whatever, and
Yeah.
talked about blackface or whatever. Now that's real. That's in history. You can look it
Right.
up.
I've seen that. I've seen that.
Yeah. And sometimes when you talk about something like that, oh, you're being racist or you're being bad or what? No, you're talking about history. How are you being bad? That's a white guy painting his face black, and it shouldn't be done. And that was a disrespectful part of that.
That was actually at a high school yearbook, if I remember.
Yeah. And but yeah, he got in trouble for that one. Big backlash on that.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
That's probably C&D. That's probably because it's going to affect you guys more than it affects us. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me how, but let's just say it might miss us completely, but affect you greatly, no matter what happens. And then whoever wins the election, it's gonna affect you guys and the whole world. So yeah, just remember that.
Yeah. Now I think I only hear little about European law, but every once in a while I might hear lots about British politics.
Well, I know. Andy isn't having a fun time in the UK. He shared a video, and it was about the Brits were protesting in the street, and what they were doing, they don't like the Muslims there, the newcomers or immigrants, as they say, and they were really mad about a few things. And you'd have to watch the video. I can't really say it here, but you can watch it on X. If you're on X, you can find it, or if you're friends with Andy, he can send it to you. And that was on Skype, I think, or on Facebook. I can't remember what now. But anyway, he sent it to me on a video. I think on Messenger, actually, on Facebook.
Probably all are servers unless you want to start a fight on Facebook.
Right. But yeah, they went marching through the street and tipping over display tents where they're handing out literature for their religion. Brits went crazy. And don't piss off a Brit.
Yeah.
They don't take too kindly to it.
Makes you think how the Labour Party is doing in the UK since they took over the parliament.
Yeah, well, thank you, C&D, for being an observer. We need that too. So,
Yeah.
but in the polls aren't looking too good for one candidate. I can tell you that right now. And then another thing they did, and I don't know if I can say this without getting in trouble or not, but anyway, I'll say it anyway. Because Obama was the one who came up with this one. And Barack Hussein Obama, he tried to give Kamala, I call her Kamala, President Trump calls her Comrade Kamala. Kamala Harris, because she lies a lot. Kamala Harris needed some help on her little numbers on the polls, and I don't think they helped at all. Obama came up to the podium and started talking bad about the black men that don't want to support her. You don't do that. Okay? You don't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I heard post after post on X about how mad the African Americans are over that man trying to sell them out for not voting for her. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The one guy said it so clearly, a couple of cuss words, so we couldn't even play that here, but he said it so clearly that he is voting for the person who can actually do the policies he's talking about, meaning President Trump. Okay, she has no evidence of doing anything successfully. All right, and if she does, if you have any kind of validation of accomplishments, please share. I don't see any personally, and the only thing I can see is it costing us a lot of money the last 3.5 years. And she was the one in charge 90% of the time, according to President Biden. Okay? She had said that she has always been the last one in the room. That's her words. And President Biden said on the press conference, he said she has been with him every time he made a choice or a new executive order or whatever it was that he had to do. She was right there. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
And she wants to claim that he's the president, and she's not. She's just the vice president. He gave her the job of border czar. You know about that?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't want to do anything with that. She found a way around it to get more people here, illegally, mind you, but they're still allowing it to happen. Now, it could have helped her a lot if she would have said, hey, Joe, we got to close the border so none of these people keep coming through. And let's shut down that app so they can't call us no more and get picked up, you know? And then that way it would have looked good on her if she would have done that. But she didn't do that. And in Canada, talking about Canada, we had 19,000 illegal aliens from Canada. Nobody talks about that. But yes, that's a real story. And we don't know where they are. But the bigger problem is how many are here from the southern part of the border or other countries, but they come through the southern part. And let's see, 13,099 documented murderers. They have records of their crimes. We don't know where they are, Bobby. They could be right next to you.
Yeah.
You don't know that. They could be in your church on Sunday. You don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I hope not. I hope not. And I'm not saying to be scare tactics. I'm not saying, I don't want to get banned for anything like that. I'm just telling you what the news was talking about.
Yeah,
Okay?
it's just like I've seen hats that says I'm voting for a convicted felon. Do you suppose that if those assassination attempts was successful, would you still be voting for a dead person?
There would be no way you could do that. Um, oh no, friend Dave got flooded in Florida. But it's okay. Oh, that's good. You mean with Melton?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, C&D. Yeah, keep funding here. Um, now, now, Bobby, I'm really glad that didn't happen. Okay, on both times that was the attempted. I don't know if we can actually say it or talk about it much because they get mad at us. But when they see we know the truth, then they don't want us to talk about it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm glad that didn't happen. So that is a good thing. And he's man, I don't know where he gets all his energy at almost 80 years old. Uh, he has had two rallies tonight, and I sat through both of them. And it was like, I'm tired just watching this guy talk. That's what's darn crazy. Uh,
Yeah.
but he does. He goes all over the place. And she goes to interviews and talks about funny stuff, like she's on the Colbert Show drinking a beer. Why would you want a president sitting there drinking a beer with a talk show host? Huh?
Yeah, even if it's just a joke.
Yeah, it shouldn't be done, really. And I don't know. There's people are still missing in North Carolina. They requested another 1,000 body bags for that area. You don't know how many people are missing, and she's running around laughing at stuff and having fun and joking and on her campaign making money, earning funds. Never mind the people in North Carolina. Again, if she was there helping, that would have said a lot about her. You see what I'm saying? I mean,
Okay,
I
I
know.
don't. Okay, I don't mind if there would be a WWE superstar doing a late night show joking about their opponents they're going to have in a pay per view. But
Yeah,
if you're going to do some stupid stuff, if a politician is going to do some stupid stuff, you don't need to be in politics.
right, right. Thank you, thank you. I mean, she was on a phone call, and they had it on video. You can look it up on YouTube, maybe. She's talking to the leader of FEMA, and they're talking about misinformation. But yet, on X, you have post after post after post. I didn't get any help. My whole house is gone. I'm the only one surviving. My animals, everyone's gone, and I got nothing. This father of the daughter and the daughter and father. The daughter went to go get the assistance, right? And this is on X. You can look it up if you want, and it's an actual story. And um, she said, she told her dad. She said, well, they said that her whole bottom floor of the house was wiped out. Basically, the house was totaled, right, from the storm, from the mudslide. And she
Yeah.
goes to get
Mhm.
qualified, had to register again. No internet, no power, but yet you have to get online and register. Now, how are you gonna do that?
I don't know about that. But
But so anyway,
I
here it is, Bobby. Hold on. So here's a key point of what I'm talking about. How silly this is. First of all, $750. What's that gonna do?
wow.
My car payment is 780. Now, of course, if it was lost in the storm, I probably wouldn't have a car payment. Then it'd be written off. Wouldn't have to worry about it. But the point is, if I had the car payment still, it's $780. Okay, so 750 wouldn't even cover my car payment, Bobby. But some people say in their refrigerator, they probably got about $300 or $400 worth of food. And if you have a full refrigerator, right? And so she only got approved for $300.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Now,
right.
what's interesting is, we talk about some of this stuff, and they say, "Oh, you shouldn't talk about misinformation," but yet people
Mhm.
are coming out with these stories. So who are you going to believe? The people that are in that area suffering, or are you going to believe the leaders that are lying to us what they're talking about?
I don't know, but Canadian Bob, I don't think that's something that's going to happen even after the elections and everything goes hopefully normal, but I don't know about that. Um,
Well, yeah, but he already said no to another debate because obviously the voting has already started, and it would be kind of silly to even try
yeah.
to do another debate.
Now, um, now there is actually a video game that was mentioned one time on a rundown live, and um I'm just gonna like show it to you.
Show it to him,
Yeah,
not
let's
higher. And then,
wanna wonder if I can do it. Let's see. Yeah, I should be able. So this is the game.
oh boy, can you do that?
Yeah,
I hope I don't get copyrighted.
no, but but Mr. President, this is it's like someone's trying to assassinate Trump, and you're playing as this wow bodyguard that is trying to stop an
Well,
assassination
I
attempt.
don't. Yeah, I don't know if he should have a game like that.
Yeah, yeah, this is a game. This is a game.
Yeah, but people
It's,
shouldn't play it though.
well, you do got people playing it or did play it, but yeah, I was just gonna show you that. But so that was the game.
But see, that's bad. That's negative. That's a bad negative thing.
I
And
don't know. I don't know.
as a
It's But
What you
check what
say?
that Shoba had to say.
I don't know, Nachola. I don't know. Um, I have I have full coverage. I don't know if it covers floods. I would hope it would. If it doesn't, then I'd have to get out of it somehow. So, when I get me a lawyer, maybe I can get out of it, or get somebody to give me a bunch of money to pay it off. $40,000 car for crying out loud. So, it's not bad
Is
making.
now is it true that you get snow all the time? Is it
Yeah.
true that there's a possibility you could still get flooded?
Um, it depends on the river level and how it runs. Like the one year I was here, I had 4 inches of water in my basement because the drain didn't run like it was supposed to. I had to clear the drain, and I got that fixed, and I haven't had that trouble since. And also, I took out my front flower beds. I removed all the blocks from that, so when it rains, the water runs off into the yard instead of into the basement. Where before it was like holding the water in the flower beds, and it was causing it to drain down into the basement. Okay, which would cause it to flood, of course. So it didn't do that this last couple of years, so that was good. But in general, I don't think we're gonna have too many. I mean, there might be flooding areas like right at the river, obviously. There might be, but not out here farther away. Okay, what did she say?
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Yeah, because when I had the blocks and the flower beds in front, then that retained the water in the flower bed, which had then drained right down through the foundation right to the basement floor. But also, as well, I didn't have a good drain, so I had to clear that off with a snake, which that was like $700 for that. That was a long time ago, but it was well worth the money spent on that one. That's good to use for a long time. So yeah, but yeah, luckily I haven't had that flooding in the basement for a while. I don't have a sump pump in there yet. Plan on getting one, but got other stuff to do this month, so I can't really do it now. It costs probably about $1,000 for that to get installed. So yeah, a lot of expense owning a house, Bobby.
oh yeah, I made that to be true.
Even on an easy year, it's still a lot of expense. Man, look at my electric bill, $191, and
Uh-huh.
I'm the only one here, so I don't know why I'm paying so much for just one person. And then the other thing is my natural gas bill. For all we're running is a heater that's connected to natural gas and the water heater, and 140 or so, something like that. Last time I looked, it's done automatically, so I don't worry about it. The water bill is the lowest one, and it's still $80, $88, I guess. And I'm just one person. I don't use that much water. Come on. But oh well. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, Bobby? You ain't gonna do nothing but pay it. And,
Yeah. Imagine if a 4 or 5 comes around here again, and this
yeah,
time it really hits us hard. We probably won't have a community.
yeah. Well, we get tornadoes all the time here, and then of course we get our big snow that's coming up. We had one last year. We had one at the end of September, but then we didn't have much snow for the season last year. It was kind of a light year compared to normal, which I enjoyed. I'm glad for that. But if we get a regular year this year, or we get whopped really good because we didn't have one last year, I always say that eventually we're going to get the water from somewhere. And if we don't have a big rainy season, then we'll have a big winter and we'll have a lot of snow. Okay. Yeah, I don't think so. I haven't seen anything hooked up that I can tell. I mean, I could probably call the electric company, but that might cost me money to have them do a service scan to find out, you know, because again, I'm the only one here and it shouldn't be no $191.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's no fun with it being cold. That's why I'm really wanting to move to Arizona personally. Uh, I want to have like 5 acres of desert land though. You know, I don't care if it's hot. I don't like the winter. And there
Yeah.
are some places I could look into and possibly trade this house in for it. I'm going to be looking at that option, and then I don't have to worry about the winter anymore.
Oh yeah.
But
Probably 40 below Fahrenheit.
yeah, I don't have that trouble, C&D. All my pipes are inside or underground, so we're good. So we don't have to worry about that. Yeah. You know, we get like -30 quite a few times. But we have actually the coldest temperature on record from what I was looking up before. And in Duluth, Minnesota, I believe it is, it was -80 degrees. Not chill, not not the what do they call that? The wind chill factor. No, we're talking about real temperature. -80 degrees. That's pretty darn cold, Bobby.
Yeah.
See, now you can look that up on
All
Wikipedia.
they start building igloos around that time.
Yeah, look that up on Wikipedia, I think, and it'll tell you. I think it's a place in Duluth or someplace up there in that area, and it's in Minnesota. I know that, and yeah. But we've had here, and also in Minneapolis, we've had weeks on end with -30, and
Yeah. I gotta stand up. I gotta stand up.
why?
Yeah. Probably when you sit down too long, it's gonna have you some problems.
Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, I got the same problem, but I can't stand up, so I can't stand up much.
Mm. So in other words, stand up while you can, because when you get old as Ron, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, it's gonna be harder to do, that's for sure. But when you got my leg problem with the open wound on it too, it makes it difficult to move around much. So yeah, yeah, yeah. We have well, a lot of times we have snow early, like the middle of October, and we have snow until well, one year we had snow until June. I was like, what the heck are we doing? It didn't last long. It was hot, so it didn't really last too long. But it was still, bad enough. Yeah, sciatica, yeah, that's a nerve that goes down your lower back to your feet. And if that's damaged anyway, probably from sitting, you can have like your foot goes to sleep or whatever. Right, Bobby?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's your nerve gets pinched, and then that causes a problem. I'm not a medical doctor, people, so quiet down. We're just talking. Wait,
Knowing my
no.
knowing my uncle, he has a bad back, and sometimes I have to help him.
Yeah.
Multiple sclerosis.
Yep. Well, I mean, that's good that you're doing that because uh, that earns you points, believe it or not. Earned you points somewhere, even if you get frustrated with help sometimes, like we all do, we get stressed out, whatever.
Mhm.
That happens.
I just want to let you know, speaking of it, I will be for the Saturday morning show tomorrow, but next Saturday I'll be back at Baton Rouge at the temple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just letting you know right now.
All right.
But because like sometimes you don't call me on a Saturday, and it's like, oh shoot, is Ron running?
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I know not to call you next week, then. Not this week, but next week.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Fair enough. Well, here on my side of things, I don't take any kind of holiday off. I work right on through any holidays. I do that mainly. I might be the only one here, but a lot of times what happens is some people don't have anything else to do but listen to me. So
Oh
why
my
not? Why not
gosh.
give them something to do?
The bake machine and Slayers every time that he gets rejected.
Oh boy,
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be a. Oh my gosh.
he could be okay. But now if the wrong person sees it, like a cop, for instance, and they want to arrest them for acting out, that might not be good for him.
Hey, we're all good. We're all good.
Yeah.
At least when I switch my Medicare plan to Amana, I can get anything at Walmart as much as I please. When I had like People's Health and United Healthcare, you couldn't do that.
Yeah, United Healthcare went bad and they got hacked and then everybody got in trouble with everything. Now I have some other kind of healthcare. I don't know what the heck I have, but it doesn't really help me much.
Yeah. I think Dr. Rita Reese was talking about that last night.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta figure out if there's anyone that can help me with this because this is getting crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not part of the county services anymore. I'm not anywhere connected to the state or the county as far as services is concerned. So I should be able to get my own medical.
He drives by the Braille these days. He does all the driving for him and with the public outings. Wow.
Yeah. I remember that when you were with us on the drive coming back from Pine Bush this time.
Mm-hmm.
Only to and from there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt.
But everyone,
Hey, hold on. As long as you don't have to hit him with a taser, we're good. Oh my god, that's gonna suck if you have to tase the shit out of him.
yeah.
Pardon my French.
But no, it's just good that whoever takes care of a family member in that situation, I think that's good. So, because you never know, you might be in that situation. You could be in that situation. You don't know, right?
Right.
So we want to make sure that we are, uh, you know, keeping ourselves safe and you're not overworking yourself. And if you need help, then you make sure you ask for it, you know?
Yep.
Go.
So the dude.
No, there are different things that people learn to tell. But
As long as he's not in a nursing home, he's good. That's where my grandmother was. She didn't
yeah,
like it, but she had to take it.
yeah. Well, then they get to where they can't be taken care of by you very much because you're trying to deal with things on your own. So
Yeah, that's when she had
that's
to get a
understandable.
life alert or something.
Yeah, it's like with my dad. My dad was in a nursing home or hospice, whatever you want to call it, assisted living, I guess. Yeah, whatever that is. Yeah, and my sister was always taking care of him. So, but even with that, that was kind of a headache because she had to go through the big situation that we dealt with and couldn't go and see him in person because of the situation and see him through the window, and that's about it, you know. And so he didn't understand what was going on, you know. He had Alzheimer's and he didn't understand why she wasn't able to come in and say hi.
Oh my gosh, that's what my grandmother was, Alzheimer's.
Yeah, and so it's like, you know, you can't explain that to anyone unless you deal with that. And both my mom and dad had it, so it's kind of challenging.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Let me tell you something, there was a lot of days my grandmother did before everything got worse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it usually goes downhill once it takes hold. Once it starts going. I think there might be ways you can tell when it does start that you are dealing with it, but there ain't much you can do to fix it.
Oh yeah, when you whenever you finally hit his home in Hudson Valley. Oh yeah.
He had a rainstorm, didn't he? Didn't he have a rainstorm he's going through?
I forgot. I forgot.
Yeah, earlier. Was that today or was that yesterday? I don't know. It was one of those drives and he was coming.
Oh yeah. Just imagine if I was also at Fields and I finally had that Sasquatch costume and I probably jump on your car. What would you think about it?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I just jump on the hood with my Sasquatch costume. What would be your reaction?
Well, if I'm going 60 miles an hour in the 2-lane road, you're probably
Oh
not
no,
going to
no, not
survive.
those 60. I'll be like close at Fields place.
Uh, well, nowadays you might get shot, so I'd be really careful doing that.
I'll be careful. I'll be careful.
Yeah, some people don't take too kindly to
Yeah,
pranksters.
there is. Yeah, but I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, you can get shot either with a real gun or you can get shot with a new different kind of gun that's not lethal, but it sure hurts and it makes a mess of you.
Oh my
There's
god.
a protection gun you can get that doesn't require a license, that you don't have to have a permit or nothing. Something I might consider because I can't own a handgun. This one here I can own. I don't have to go through any background check or anything. It's not a gun. It's just a self protection safety situation. What happens is
We're
you,
talking about one of those pepper spraying guns.
yes, yes, yeah, called a burner gun or burn gun. Uh, and what it is it when you shoot it at somebody that's trying to hurt you, then it leaves a dye on them and it burns like pepper spray. Yep.
Oh
And,
yeah. Oh yeah. Nothing
and it
but
hurts like hell, and it probably hurt.
pepper spray just won't mix.
Well, it probably hurts like hell too at the same time, like a uh,
I think in one
rubber
of my
bullet.
discount stores, you can still get pepper spray.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Now I don't know if I can have pepper spray, but I know I can maybe use this one type of gun I'm talking about. Not a handgun per se, but a protection device.
no.
Okay, so don't get mad, anybody.
Yeah, I saw a funny video one time. It was a staged video, but he like got on the side of one person just cussing out like a storm, flipped in the
Yeah.
bird, that didn't work, but then he showed the gun, it's like, oh. He swerved out. I thought that was
I
well there's
watching this one on X, and the guy was riding along. He was flipping off the guy in the car. He was on a bicycle riding along, and he thought he was all tough, and he was looking back, and he was turning around, flipping the guy off in the car, and then the car pulled out in front of him. And you know what happened after
I
that?
think I kind of a bit love it if there's a convenient cop whatever against a ranger.
Yeah,
Just
but that guy biking, it's like when you're riding your bike on the side, and you run into a parked car, and it's like, why did you do that?
oh yeah. Now
And I
you
know,
know at the back roads, which is a state highway,
yeah,
there's actually no stop signs at the state highway.
right,
You're supposed to be at a full stop, even if there's a biker or a pedestrian.
huh?
I have instances one time where he just didn't come with a full stop, and I was trying to cross. I don't. If I would have been right there, he would have felt regrets.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I stop at a stop sign anyway.
Yeah, you're usually supposed to stop at a stop sign,
Yeah,
but they made one of the sections as a four-way stop, and they can't make the one closer to the Walmart a four-way.
huh.
That section is always hell when it comes to, and the start of school day, all that 9 to 5 mumbo jumbo that you may hear, lunch hour rush and all that,
Yeah.
and then it's supposed to
Oh,
be protected by a guardrail. It's supposed to be protected by a guardrail. But someone hit that guardrail one time. I don't know what the hell he was doing.
oh
And I
no.
have to go the other way just to get to Walmart.
Marco is back.
Yeah, welcome back, Marco.
You remember that time when I was coming home from somewhere, one of the trips I was coming back from, almost home, and there was a wreck at the intersection just before my house. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And the woman died actually in that accident, but somebody that was pulling out from the stop sign didn't pay attention to the two-way traffic on, crossing the road, the cross traffic, didn't pay attention to it. So I'm only assuming at that situation, the one that got hit was probably just on her phone, not paying attention to the road.
Oh
And that's
yeah.
what happens when you don't pay attention. Okay? That's why
Oh
you're
yeah.
supposed to be hands-free here in Minnesota. And that's why when I'm doing my live video and Bobby's watching the chat, I'm not watching the chat. Okay? That's why I have it on the other side of the car. I can't read the chat over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And that's why I asked Bobby who checked in. I mean, I can see somebody checked in, but I'm not really looking at it. But I can look out of the corner of my eye and can see somebody's checking in. A lot of times I'll see Marco pop in or Genghis pop in, and I can see somebody there, but I can't see who it is, and that's why I can't read the name or I can't see what you're saying. But that's what Bobby is there for. So he keeps me track of what's going on who's in chat and everything, and that makes it kind of nice.
Well, now Shoba, that's why they come up with. Oh, we're good. I thought probably myself with the Nashoba. Um, well, that's why they come up with hands-free systems now. That's got to be like embedded on newer cars. You're not going to see it on older ones unless you get like a
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
on dashboard or some stuff.
and I'm not holding on to the phone. It's in a holder. It's on a windshield mount, and it's well
Yeah.
away from. I can't see it, and I've got Bobby on the speakerphone or from the app itself. So just like if he was on a hands-free phone call. Actually, they said what I'm doing is legal here. Okay, so no,
I mean,
we'll see. They
what's wrong with hands-free systems, either
nothing
embedded or as an add-on?
nothing's wrong with the hands-free system, and the thing that they said was good about it. I'll tell you what they said. This is a Democrat state, and they said what's good about it is you can have a record for insurance anytime you have an accident. That's why you have that dash cam, so to speak. Okay, and so I use my phone as a dash cam. Basically, that's what I use it for.
Yeah.
And unless they actually see me physically sitting there looking at the phone and texting on the phone while I'm driving, then that's a problem. But I'm not doing that. So,
Imagine if you did get yourself in a wreck, and let's say the one that you hit or got you hit or whatever actually is hearing me because I hear her saying something, and probably I would say something like, "Hey, we know what you did.
yeah,
It's already been seeked and proved. You're also live on YouTube, woman, or
yeah.
whatever,
Well,
man."
yeah, they would be in deep water because, well, you'd be a witness to an accident. Okay.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, and probably that dude or whatever would be saying, "What the hell is going on here?" He was live streaming, and you're becoming like some type of virtual witness or something. Give me a
Yeah.
cop.
Well, and that's okay though. I mean, I've seen it used in cases, and it saved the person that they were trying to get, which was the guy that, like the person, say if they turn in front of me and I hit them, well, they cut me off, and my video would clearly show it. Okay, so if you had a dash cam or if you have a cell phone using it as dash cam, it makes no difference. And they actually said that using the cell phone in that perspective or respect is fine. Truckers, diesel rig drivers. Now, if you're sitting there holding it, watching a movie, or you're sitting there doing texting or something, yeah, that's no. You don't do that. But again,
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Now, if you ever been inside of an 18 wheeler today, I think there was one that I used that I followed on YouTube. He had
Okay.
us like a Roku TV, a PlayStation, like when he wants to like shut it all down for the night,
Yeah.
like you get those blackout curtains, he turns on the
Yeah.
lights.
Yeah.
Put on like either Netflix or a game and let it be.
Oh yeah.
Because like
Okay.
that, like the windshield and the windows and stuff.
Dang, Bobby, we went 2 hours talking about absolutely nothing. Holy crap.
Yeah, well, it's actually an hour 45, but I get what you're talking about.
We did pretty good though. Yeah. Oh, we didn't do any card readings, but I'm pretty wiped out now. You guys tired? uh,
Yeah. I don't know. Hope for that Twitch streamer will come Sunday and probably do some more readings.
Thank you, C&D.
I need her to come over here.
Which one is that now?
It's a Twitch streamer. You
I think
met her before.
I've seen her before. Yeah, I know you're. I can't remember the name now.
Check me out.
Okay. Yeah, she could be a guest on our show one day.
Yeah. Well, if you want to call her early, let's go.
Yeah, go ahead and play the donation one first.
Yeah. Okay.
And play that one last too. Play that one first and last.
Okay. Oh, I don't need to play that one. Uncle, I'm trying to do a show. The Bros reminding you that you should consider donating by going to that QR code. Scan it down. Or go to ertreal.com and hit that big PayPal button. And also follow us where you may go on your favorite device on Mixer, Podbean, YouTube, X, Trovo, Rumbo, and Instagram. Because if you do not, I'll either call my Bumblebee or even my TIE Fighter. I will beam you up. So you better pray to your God because it'll always happen to you and your wallet. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, and that TIE Fighter that Bobby showed, that was actually an all-wheel.
I just gotta look at the. So we got Nashoba, C&D Boy, Marco. And I think Gingos was here, and I think one more was here. Let me see if I can find him. Oh, what was it? Oh, I missed it. Shizzle.
Marco and Genghis.
Yeah, that was just like the Canadian Bob if I didn't catch it.
All right.
Okay, so the TIE Fighter.
And it's a what you call a side by side, but it's mainly an off-road vehicle or farm equipment, They're not supposed to be driving it on city streets, technically. And that's why I took that picture of that. And I said, look. It's like that's just kind of weird. Um, yeah, they shouldn't be driving on the county roads or the city streets. And just saying. But I mean, it's a cool little car, yeah. But I mean, they're probably doing work in a local field and just wanted to come up to the store. And it's a lot easier to get in that and go and to get their truck out of the field or whatever. So I got it. One time I saw a guy with uh, heavy machinery bulldozer with a backhoe on it, and
Yeah.
and he drove that to the grocery store. Like that ain't supposed to be driven to the grocery store.
Yeah. And I think that Oba loves this bumblebee.
Yeah, this is a 69 Mach 1, I believe, or 1970 maybe. The paint job is not original, but all the parts are original, and that's why it's a classic car. All the parts are original, and it's just been painted yellow instead. But nice, nice car. Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
just I just wish they can get of the city government that they have in Berwick. Did you
uh,
guys know they one time banned guns and they're trying to stop those golf courses for driving around the city?
yeah, that's what we're trying to do here, but nobody seems to enforce the law, which really drives me crazy. I'm concerned, one, a safety factor. Okay, if I hit one, my car gets damaged. They don't have insurance. What happens? I gotta pay for it. Okay, now they might be dead though, or hurt. Seriously hurt. Because they're not supposed to be on the road even. That's what I'm getting frustrated about. Okay, and so I'm not talking about you know any crazy stuff. I'm saying safety factor. They shouldn't be on the road. Plain and simple. And then dirt bikes or uh, the off-road quads. You know what I'm talking about. Uh, they're for mudding or field work or running around in the hills somewhere. That's fine, but not on the highway. You know, because sometimes you don't see things like that. You're expecting a car, not a side by side or a quad or something like that. You're expecting a car, not a golf cart. You know what I mean? So I think you know what I mean. I hope so.
All right. So
But anyway, that is about it. Yeah, I thought it was a 69. It could have been a 70 though as well. But I think it's 69. Uh,
yeah.
I'd have to look at my notes, and I'll have to let you know next time. I know I got a picture of it, and with the list of the information of the car itself. But I'd have to find it. I don't know where it's at right now. Somewhere on the phone. But yeah, Bobby, I guess that's it. Oh, on that QR code though, on some of those other ones, you could even we can put them on that. I can probably work that into it. Yeah, I can put that into some of the other promos as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I can make it small like this one is on the home screen, and not this big one, but the little one on the right, upper right, and you can still scan that, and you can go right to the donation page.
Mm-hmm.
Real easy. That's the easiest I can make it. And guy on PayPal helped me out. He directed me on how to find it. Bobby was trying to get me to calm down and pay attention, and I didn't want to do
Yeah. Well,
it. We got it though. Finally, we did
yeah,
get
we got it. We got that.
it.
Whatever.
I calmed down finally, and I called the guy on PayPal, and he helped me out, walked me through the steps, just like you said, Bobby. You said the same thing. I just
Mm-hmm.
wasn't paying attention. I was too stubborn. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah. So if you guys want to help out with the funding of mainly the StreamYard thing, that'd be awesome. That'd really help me out, help out the life of the station as we know it right now. And we don't have to worry about losing any services or cutting back on anything, and we can enjoy the fun that we're having here. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so just consider that. Not that much I'm asking for. I'm only $5 is the biggest gift that we're asking for on the donation page. Now you can go to the PayPal you can go to my ertradio.com, click on the PayPal button, which will take you to my PayPal account, and then you can hit whatever amount you want to put in there. So, uh, just to let you know, the cost of the StreamYard fee is going to be $787 and some change. I make it simple and uh, round it up to 780, okay, and that way we have plenty to work with. A lot easier to figure out the math on that one. And I still don't know what my registration is for the car yet. I gotta wait till I get my notice from the state to find out what that is. I'd probably call my car dealership and find out. They could tell me.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
then I'll make sure I get that paid for. That if I don't pay for that, then I don't drive because it can't. It's not registered, right? So I don't
Yeah.
want to do that. I need
Right.
that. I need that to be legal.
About that,
So,
but
all right. So, thank you everyone for coming out tonight and hanging out with us for a little bit. We didn't get anything figured out, but yeah, there you go. That's it. Click on that. Click on that if you want to donate. I know not. I know you don't. A lot of people don't have a whole lot of money, but if you can spare a few dollars, awesome.
yeah, we
Uh,
just need 2K to break $2,000.
yeah, that's to add my car registration and the StreamYard fee, and that way we cover everything. I can probably come up with half. I can probably come up with like one of them anyway. I can come up with either the StreamYard fee or the registration, but then I can't come up with both of them. That's where the
Yeah.
problem is. So that's where the problem is, okay? Just so to let you know, that's where I'm really stressing out about right now,
Yeah. All
okay?
right.
So, I mean, if I didn't need it, I wouldn't ask for the help. So just remember that. And I don't think I'm begging. I'm just letting people know, hey, I need help, people. That's it. And I know some of you can't, but some of you might know somebody that can. All right. That again is another one where you have to have a set amount that you raise, and you have to raise that amount in so many days. And I don't feel confident enough to actually be able to make that amount of money that I need. And it has to be for what they call a reasonable cause. You know, StreamYard Fund isn't really a reasonable cause because I think this is mostly uh, fun and game stuff.
But it was a good idea. It's a good
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, good thought. Thank you for the input. I appreciate that. It's always nice to know that we got good people that can come up with some good ideas, and that's what I like about our community. On any of the YouTube channels I go to, everyone's so nice, and we all try to help each other on different suggestions and things like that. So look, Bobby, we talked another 10 minutes. We weren't even planning on that.
Yeah.
Now let's get on out of here. All right, thank you, everyone. We'll see you on the next one. If you want music tomorrow morning, Mixler, go to ertradio.com, click on the chat room icon, and hope to see you in the chat. We'll be on at 9 a.m. if I wake up on time. If not, it'll be shortly after that, but it'll be close. 9 a.m. And then you can always catch our YouTube streams wherever we are. All right, we'll see everybody on the next one. Go ahead, Bobby.
All right. Thank you for watching. Get it?